Welcome DKP Sogong aboard. Your learning journey starts now. Ever felt like consciousness is a one-way street? You start with an idea, project some meaning, and that's it? Well, buckle up, because we're about to flip the script. Meet Dick Mesh 7.4, where concepts and semantics dance a two-step, not just a solo. So what are these spaces? Think of concept space as your mental Rolodex: consciousness, self, purpose, memory. Short, punchy names for big ideas. Semantic space? That's the sprawling, messy reality where those ideas live out their lives. Things like global availability, boundary revision, interoception. The magic? It's not one-to-one. One concept can spawn multiple semantic interpretations, and one interpretation can bring back a whole flock of concepts. Context K and purpose P are the bouncers, making sure only relevant connections get through. No random noise allowed. Now, how does this two-way street work? We've got forward fibers taking concepts into semantic territory. But here's the kicker: regeneration fibers pull them back. And it's not just any return ticket. It's round-trip membership preservation. Imagine sending consciousness out. It might come back as attention or memory, or even both. The original consciousness is still part of the package, but it's not necessarily a perfect echo. It's more like a family reunion, same roots, different branches. This multiplicity isn't a bug, it's the feature. And this gets really cool when context shifts. Think about it. When you're wide awake, consciousness links to global availability and boundary revision. Dreaming? Maybe it's internal scene generation and temporal continuity. What if communication is limited? Does consciousness vanish? Nope. It might shift to a latent boundary state, focusing on interoception. Each scenario creates a distinct branch, all stemming from the same core concept. A branch ledger keeps meticulous notes on where each branch came from, its specific context, purpose, and crucially, how it could potentially re-enter the system. No branch gets erased just because the spotlight moves elsewhere. Okay, theory is great, but can we actually use this? Absolutely. Enter the DCSB protocol. This isn't just talk, it's open source software. You get Python APIs, command line tools, JSON schemas, everything you need to build, validate, and replay these bidirectional associations. It handles fiber construction, checks if contexts are truly equivalent, preserves those precious branches, replays the round trips deterministically, and importantly, it reports a non-aggregate vector. What does that mean? Forget single number scores. It gives you the full picture of the relational structure, keeping things rich and nuanced. So why should you care? Because this reframes consciousness not as a single point, but as a dynamic ecology of relations. It respects the open boundaries. It doesn't automatically slap a label of phenomenal consciousness onto any structure. The future? More complex fibers, maybe even bridges between species or systems. This framework is an open playground. Go explore.